Okay, just a disclaimer. Something that should be mentioned is that just because something I mentioned during a particular season is very specific does not mean that it cannot be applied to another season. So, for instance, if I say in winter, doing evaluation is very important, then that does not mean that you cannot evaluate your life in the summer. It's just that winter has this vibe where it's just so optimal compared to the other seasons to do evaluating. Okay, let's start. So the first season, winter. I believe winter is sort of like when you're evaluating your life and you just want to decide. Well, I'd recommend that you decide goals for, say, the next year or so, or maybe even 5 years or 3 years, and there will be videos on how to set goals. But I really believe that winter is a really good time for this. Moving on to the next season, spring. I think spring is really symbolic of growth and rebirth. So, just because it's spring as well, I should mention is that this does not mean that you cannot evaluate your life anymore or can't set goals anymore. You could definitely create more goals in spring. And I really believe that in spring is when you really take the effort and focus on trying to achieve those goals and doing whatever it means to make sure those goals are actualized. And then the next season, summer. And summer is when you really ramp it up and really go after your goals and just make sure that you have a really solid plan of action and very effective way of achieving your goals. And finally, fall. Fall is the season of skimming. I would say skimming and making sure that everything is effective and working together. So let's say you have several goals and you will notice that if you're measuring them and using metrics, you will see that some are more important than the others and some are working better than the others. Maybe if you use fall to skim off the goals that are less important and focus on the ones that really are important. I hope you found this interesting. If you have an idea on how I can make these videos more efficient for you or what kind of content you'd like to see in the future, let me know in the comments on that. As always, have a good one.